Hi there, I'm Michael with etrailer.com. Today we're going to take a quick look at this trailer axle with the idler hubs and easy grease spindles. This is going to be a great option for those of you who are needing to replace an axle for your trailer, or if you are building your own trailer, custom made, this is going to do a great job for you either way. Of course, an axle is a super important component in your trailer suspension system, so you do want to make sure that you're getting the right one for you. We do have lots of options available here at etrailer.com. This one itself is a 2 3/8 inch diameter steel beam that is going to have a maximum weight capacity of 3,500 pounds. So it will work really well for your trailers that have that 3,500 pound weight capacity if you're using it in the single axle configuration. If you're going to use it in a double axle configuration, obviously that weight capacity will double. The next thing that you're going to need to know to determine if this is going to work for you or not is going to be the length, to ensure that it's going to fit your trailer's width. So there's two ways that we measure the length. The first is going to be from our spring seats here. So these spring seats are welded onto the axle, so they are going to be a nice fixed measuring point for us. So from the center of one spring seat to the center of the other, it's going to be right at 74 inches. The other way that we're going to measure is from our hub faces. So from the outside flat edge of one hub to the outside flat edge of the other, it's going to be right at 89 inches. So make sure that that's going to work for you to ensure that the axle will fit properly. You can see this does have a slight bend here in the middle. That's going to be our camber, to ensure that even as our trailer is under load, our wheels and tires are going to ride properly. You're not going to have to worry about uneven wear on your tread, that sort of thing. You'll get your full grip as you're going down the road, so it's going to be great for your straight line pulling and that sort of thing. So our easy grease spindles here on the side, you can see these do have the grease zerk built in there, so it's going to be very easy for you to just hook up your grease gun, pump some fresh grease in there in between your regular maintenance to make sure that everything is going to be well lubricated. The cap is going to fit right over top. It's got that plug there, so just use a flathead screwdriver or something, pop that plug off, and it'll give you access to that grease zerk so that you can very easily keep that well greased, well lubricated to make sure everything's going to be operational. Our spindles are welded in place in a straight, no drop configuration, so it's going to be straight out from the axle. These are actually welded with a patented welding process that is going to slide over the axle rather than being butted up against it. So it's actually going to produce about a 40% stronger weld to help prevent spindle failure, and it's also going to help make sure that everything is lined up properly as well. Our cast iron idler hubs are going to be nice, sturdy, and very durable. Our hub bolt pattern is 5 on 4.5 inches. So it's going to work for your 13 to 15 inch wheels. It does come with all the bearings, races, seals, lug nuts that you're going to need to get it installed. The bearings are pre-packed, so you're not going to have to worry about packing those yourself when you initially get this all put together. So that's one less thing that you'll have to worry about. Save you some mess there, and then just add a little bit of grease through that grease zerk, and you'll be ready to go. You can see we do have a brake flange mounted in place here, so obviously you won't be using that with your idler hubs, but if you were to ever want to add brakes, you have that option there. It's also got it's pre-wired, so that if you wanted to add electric brakes, this wire runs from one side of the axle to the other, so it's easier for you to get those electric brakes hooked up. The spring seats that I mentioned before, these are welded to the underside of the axle, so that's going to allow us to mount our leaf springs in the underslung orientation. That's going to provide a nice low ride height to make sure it's easy to load and unload your trailer. This is CSA, QAI, and SAEN certified, so you can trust it is going to meet those quality standards. It's going to hold up well for you, do a good job. So if you are looking for a replacement or a new axle for your trailer, this is going to do a great job. Make sure that that weight capacity and those measurements work for you. And if it does, I think you'll be very happy with it. If not, we do have lots of other options available for you, so make sure that you're getting the right one for you. That's going to complete our look for today. Again, I'm Michael with etrailer.com. Thanks for watching.